Hey guys, how you doing? Ron here with Tech Tips to Go. So in today's video, we're going to be going over a number of things. First off, we're going to start off with DeFi, my take on DeFi, Yam coins, Sushi coins, Sashimi coins. We're going to get into the latest news of Kraken. We're going to get into some information for Canadians on how to cash out or their exit strategy, as well as one more topic that we'll get into. So let's get into the videos. So big piece of news yesterday that came out, and this was on Yahoo Finance. It was all over the cryptocurrency media outlets as well. So Kraken is the first cryptocurrency firm to become a bank. This is very massive news, very good news, because it comes closer to our steps of adoption for all us cryptocurrency enthusiasts, investors, etc., etc., etc. So to keep this brief, I'm just going to go over some important parts that it says here. It says on Wednesday, the Wyoming Bank Board voted to approve the San Francisco-based cryptocurrency exchange's application for a special purpose depository institution SPDI charter. So Kraken is now the first SPDI bank in Wyoming. This is awesome news. This is amazing news because for my Canadian fans or my Canadian viewers, I've always kind of been teaching everyone the way I do it for withdrawals and exit is I'll take my funds, I'll either put into a stable coin or I'll put into Bitcoin, to Ethereum or XRP, transfer back to Coinbase, and then from Coinbase I'll do a withdrawal. But I know a lot of people just want to avoid Coinbase just because of the taxes and the fees, etc. And a lot of people haven't been too happy because when it's busy, Coinbase tends to go down quite often. Even Black Thursday, large dips in BTC, big whales. There's a lot of server outages. So at least Kraken does give us an option for us Canadians to have another exit strategy. So to go further on, it says according to the Wyoming Division of Banking's General Counsel, Chris Land, Kraken will also be the first newly chartered de novo bank in the state since 2006. So this is really great news. By becoming a bank, we get direct access to federal payments infrastructure, and we can more seamlessly integrate banking and funding options for customers, said David, a managing director at Kraken and the CEO of the newly formed Kraken Financial. So really great news. So let's get into the Kraken support website. So with Kraken support, I'm going to leave a link to this. This is for domestic EFT bank transfers. So I'm going to give you a rundown and show you. So this explains how to withdraw Canadian dollars using domestic EFT bank transfers. So this is great news. A couple of things you're going to need. I haven't done this, but I've done other EFT and similar withdrawals. So the only thing that you're going to need to do is just gather this information from TD Bank, Nova Scotia Bank, and Montreal, etc. You're going to need obviously your bank name, the bank code, the transit number is usually 3 digits. Your account number I think is 7 digits, and then the bank code is 5 digits. So you're going to need this information, and it actually explains it here. So your bank code is 3 digits, transit number is 5, and your account number is 7. So this explains how to withdraw using your Canadian EFT bank transfers. So you check that your account fulfills the requirements, navigate to the funding page. Next, you go to your Canadian dollars balance, and then click on withdrawal. So this is great because it provides us, like I said, different ways of exiting or your exiting strategy. And I did talk to a user in our Telegram group, and you can do one, I think it's called Canadian Bitcoin. You could do withdrawals for cash, but if your bag is big and you're expecting to go to millions, there's only so much you can do with cash. Cash is pretty much you buy groceries and gas and small electronics, but anything big, you really can't use it for anything else. That's why the cash business is just, you're going to have to put it towards some kind of bank, Canadian bank, and pay the taxes. Or if you're trying to avoid the tax strategy, then I know a lot of people are doing the Portugal route or different countries that are kind of tax-free from cryptocurrency. So anyways, let's get into the second topic. This is going to be on decentralized finance, and I found this article very interesting. So it talks about how normies are getting rich, crypto rich with DeFi. And guys, DeFi is still the hot trend. You know, I'm gonna show you this on Google Trends, and if you look at it, you look at the search term, right? So YFI, DeFi, decentralized finance. You go from May, we saw huge numbers, huge spikes in just, you know, your traditional cryptocurrencies like your VeChain, other altcoins. You know, we had a nice altcoin pump, which was about 300%, and then, you know, those regular coins were kind of like in the spotlight, and the spotlight coins were, you know, all of these different types of coins like YFI, Moon, Sushi, you know, Sashimi, etc. Like, it's been a wild ride. But if you look at decentralized finance, the search terms and the trends on Google Trends, we get a nice spike, right? And everyone's asking, when is this gonna pop? And it did have a little pop right here, so that bubble burst. But look at the uptrend, right? It keeps going up and up and up. The reason why is because of this. If you look at this article, you know, the buzz is still going around with decentralized finance. To make this, let's get into this article. So it just talks about Ethereum whales undoubtedly drive the decentralized finance movement, but many people making money on DeFi trends are just regular Joes, so to speak. So regular Joes, like everyone in our group, I know a lot of people have been taking the risk. You know, a lot of people have been taking the risk on decentralized finance. People are doing it really successful, making, you know, 500%. I know a lot of people in our group that have made a lot of money, and they did it smart because they were able to exit quick, Uniswap, etc., doing so many things. It's just, you guys messaging me your screenshots, and every time I look at your screenshots, I'm like, man, I wish I had time to kind of do more research on a lot of these decentralized finance coins to make that 500, 600, you know, 1,000% gains. So in this article, it says one such trader who asked to go only by Joe is a math student at a Canadian university. Just playing with Ethereum software and his own calculations, he managed to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in 2020. This wasn't his first rodeo. However, he's been trading on decentralized exchanges for more than a year. He says, I'm not a whale in crypto world, but I'm one of the top users of DeFi protocol I use. He said before, when DeFi was smaller, there was a lot less competition, right? So it goes later down and, you know, it just says one such anonymous YAM user who said he rarely trades on exchanges said he found YAM trading game fun and relatively easy. So anyways, it also talks about it's the low barriers, you know, the low barriers to entry, and the high rewards, but also with high rewards comes high risk. And if you look at, you know, Live Coin Watch, you go over to movers, and if you look at the biggest losers, check this out, guys. Moon, right? YFP, all Sashimi, right? The list, Trade, Unitrade. Anyways, and then if you look at the biggest winners, it's kind of, okay, well, what's moving and shaking? You know, what's the biggest losers, the biggest winners, and, you know, decentralized finance is still buzzing, still hot. You know, and if we come over to CoinMarketCap, I really like what they've been doing. They've kind of really been adapting, and we know CZ from Binance really getting to yield farming, decentralized finance, all of those coins. So I forgot there was an article there that he was going to onboard like just so many coins in decentralized finance and that are specializing in yield farming. So if you look at this yield farming, Swerve, SWUSD, like it just, look at the list of impermanent loss, right? Just to see what's going on in decentralized finance and yield farming. It kind of amazes me when I look at all of these, you know, Sushi, Circle Snail, YFI Whale, Sushi Party, you know, the impermanent loss is high. The yearly ROI, right? It just shows you, look at the gains on this. And people are making quick, fast moving. Base bull, 561.89% yearly. This is amazing, Sushi. So anyways, we could keep going down Yearn. This is huge. Total value locked up, 373 million. And then we have new Pickle based on Ethereum. So look at this, Pickle Power, 3,665% on the yearly. Holy, this is just amazing. Anyways, people who are jumping onto this and getting in early are making like quick dollars. But like I said, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. They say, you know, low entry barrier, high profit, high risk. Anyways, you keep going down the list. YFE Finance, impermanent loss is medium. So Uniswap based on Ethereum. Look at the gains even on Uniswap. So 271, 325, 358, 418, very consistent, right? This is just, it's crazy. ETH died. There's a lot of people in our group who have been doing a lot of trades on Uniswap, and this is probably about 4 weeks ago. And I know, actually, no, I'm not gonna say his name, but he 5x'd his money, and he actually put a lot of money. He took a big risk, but he rewarded. But anyways, like I said, do your own research, not financial advice. Very risky, so be careful. Try and get in early, and then you exit out early as well. So anyways, that is it for the video. Please like, comment, and then I'll see you tomorrow.